All right, guys. So we were just talking off camera, and Shawn was saying, if you came in out of shape to the strength and conditioning sessions, you were gonna, I'll let Shawn explain it, okay?
Yeah. So if we had like a winter break or a week off or any amount of time we were away from lifting with the trainers and stuff, I personally would go back, and if I was not in shape, either cardio or just having your body used to lifting some kinds of weights, you were throwing up because that's how much they push you. So it used to be a fear of mine, actually, not to go back out of shape, because that's the worst feeling when you're going through a lift and you just can't do it because you're yakking.
So okay, so they would give you, let's say you came home after the bowl game, they would give you something to take home and do for a couple weeks?
No.
Would you come home, or would you?
I mean, if you wanted a program, they would give you a program to work out with. But basically, it's just you know, once you go through a program, you know how to lift.
Okay, so
it's just a matter of going out and doing something instead of just going home and sitting on your butts and getting all lazy. You just had to keep on, an hour a day, whatever it was, just to keep your body going. Because if you went back and your body got into that shock feeling again, and it was not a good thing.
Not a good thing. Okay. And guys, for those of you that don't know, Shawn was also a performance coach over at Health Quest in Flemington, so he has experience on the coaching side as well. Shawn, can you tell some of these young guys about how training for football or any sport is a lot different than training to be a bodybuilder? Because a lot of them think it's the same thing.
No, I mean, bodybuilding is you're putting on a show.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you need to look good, be big. You don't need to do a 40-yard dash and have your muscle, recover within a certain amount of time to go to the next play, or same thing with baseball. So there's not really a lot of fatigue, I think, more or less. You need to, it's condition your body. When you're training for a sport, your body needs to be conditioned. You're not going to get huge. You don't need to be huge, because as long as you're strong, that's all that counts. A lot of people think that big and strong go hand in hand. That's not true. You can be big and not be strong. But so a lot of athletes need to focus on being strong rather than their physical appearance. I mean, if you putting strength on, you're going to gain muscle. You're going to look good. Bodybuilders don't need to worry about a lot of stuff athletes do, because they're just kind of putting on a show.
Okay. So as far as performance, the bodybuilders don't really have to worry about performing.
Yeah, they don't have to.
And up at Penn State, let's tell us a little bit about the NFL program, strength programs. A lot of people don't know what goes on at that level.
Well, it's the same thing. I mean, each coach is different. They don't beat you up as hard as college does, because I think college, you're theirs. You're there. You're recruited by them. They're going to beat you up, and you got to do what they want. When you get to the NFL, they want you to do what they want, but if you don't do it, they'll just find the next guy to come in and do it. So it's not like they need you as much as someone as like a college.
Okay.
They need to get you on the right page because you're a great athlete. They don't. In the NFL, you can be there today, gone tomorrow, and that's the kind of business it is.
Okay. So, and then the strength program, let's say for the Patriots.
It was a variety of things. The trainer up there, we did single leg squat. I mean, it's just it was no powerlifting.
Okay.
There was some powerlifting for some guys, because they're dealing with a lot of guys that come from different backgrounds. A lot of guys that have been in the NFL for a while, they have their own thing that they like. And for one strength coach to tell a vet of 10 to 15 years in the NFL what to do, and if he doesn't agree with it, he's probably not going to do it. So you kind of have to deal with a lot of personalities, a lot of people's backgrounds. So it was more of a broader more open things of what guys like to do and what works for them. But then they have the core, exercises that pretty much everyone else does, machines. Atlanta was more of a powerlifting.
Okay.
They did more cleans, more of that stuff. When I went to Cleveland, it was they mixed it up. They did cleans and they also did a lot of machines. So it was they kind of had the best of both worlds, I believe.
Okay. Now, when you were in Cleveland, was it Buddy Morris? Was he there or no? Strength coach?
It was, I forget the guy's name, John Lott.
Okay. And then what about the Patriots? Was that?
It's Mike
Wojcik, right? Or something like that? Okay.
With the W, right?
The guy, yeah, Mike, I think it's Mike, it's like W-O-I.
Wojcik?
Yeah, Wojcik. He, for those of you that don't know also, we'll call him Coach Mike. So we'll mispronounce his last name, I think. But he has more Super Bowl rings than any player in the history of the game. I think he's got 6. which is, you know, pretty cool. And Sean's telling you how this guy would deal with all these different personalities and, you know, just getting the guys to do something. Those guys got to that level for a reason. There's no reason to kill them at that point.